Roll4Crit.com presents How to Play Operation F.A.U.S.T. in 5 minutes or less or more. Operation F.A.U.S.T. is the World War II bluffing game in which your goal is to recover $1 million worth of stolen artwork before your opponents can. The game was designed by Robert Burke. In Operation F.A.U.S.T., players can lie at any given time, and other players can challenge them if they don't believe said lies. But before we get to that, I'll cover the things you can do on your turn that no one can call you out on. You'll begin the game with 2 plot cards, secret to all but yourself, and 5 intel. Intel is the currency of the game. In the center of the table will be a face-down pile of cards, the art pile, next to which will be 4 separate face-down cards, the art cache, or cachet if you're French. This is the source of your desired art cards, which will win the game for you if you get enough of them. In addition to the regular boring art cards, there are 2 special types of art cards, forgeries and degenerates. Degenerate cards are just like regular art cards, but they're riskier to hold as they can potentially be stolen by other players. Forgery cards, however, aren't worth anything at all unless you have a forged document card, which you can purchase on your turn for 3 intel. Anyway, back to the basics. On your turn, here's what you can do. Number 1, if you don't like the plot cards in your hand, you can always pay 4 intel to draw a new one from the deck. If you have more cards than the set hand limit, you must discard one to take a new one. The hand limit changes depending on how many players are in the game. Discarded cards go face down to the discard pile so that nobody knows for sure what they are. Number 2, you can always pay 10 intel to buy a piece of art from either the art cache or art pile. Again, this is how you win the game. It's important. Number 3, you can buy a forged document card. I already said that, just making sure you're paying attention. And finally, you can use one ability of 1 plot card that you either hold in your hand or that you pretend to hold in your hand. This is where things get interesting. There are 5 unique types of plot cards shuffled into the main deck in different distributions. Each of these cards has a hand and table ability. If you're using the hand ability, you keep it in your hand. If you're using the table ability, you flip the table. No, you just put it on the table and discard it. Remember, anytime you drop below 2 cards in hand, you automatically get to draw back up to 2 cards. Now, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of all the card abilities right now, but briefly, French resistance cards let you get intel or new plot cards, art dealers let you take intel or switch an artwork with another player randomly, spies let you peek at the art cache or get an art discount, double agents let you steal intel or degenerate art from other players, and allies get you intel or let you steal another player's forgery card, and they protect you from art dealers and double agents. Anyway, if nobody says anything after you claim to use a card ability, congrats, you're in the clear. However, any player with at least 2 intel to their name can opt to challenge another player if they don't think they really have what they say they have. Whoever wins the challenge has to give the other player half of their intel. If the player who was challenged was telling the truth, they win, but they still have to reveal that card to prove that it's real and discard it. If they weren't telling the truth, they do lose half their money, but if they only used the card's hand ability, then they have the option of keeping their decoy card in hand and not showing it to anybody if they feel like being extra sneaky. As soon as one player holds $1 million or more worth of artwork in their hand, the game is over and they are declared the winner. Art collectors 1, Hitler 0. In conclusion, use card abilities, get intel, buy art, and bluff your way to victory. That's Operation F.A.U.S.T. in a nutshell. Did you get all that?